The following lesson is linked to Learning Outcome 3, Writing and Presenting, and addresses the assessment standard that requires learners to apply paragraph conventions to ensure coherence by using topic sentences, introduction and conclusion, logical progression of paragraphs, cause and effect, comparison, and contrast. Hi, I'm Charlotte. Welcome back to this series on writing. Today we are going to be looking at the building blocks of a good piece of writing. A good essay will be made of good paragraphs, and a good paragraph will have a good topic sentence. Think of it like this. Just like a building needs good solid foundations, writing does as well. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to find a topic sentence, write a topic sentence, construct a paragraph around the topic sentence. So let's start at the very beginning with what a topic sentence is. The topic sentence is the main idea for a paragraph. Do you remember the mind map we created in the last lesson? Here it is again. Each branch on the mind map was for a separate idea. The main ideas will now become the topic sentences for each paragraph. Remember, there should only be one topic sentence per paragraph. This is because each paragraph should only deal with one main idea, and the other sentences in the paragraph will be there to develop the main idea. Let's have a look at some paragraphs and see if we can identify the topic sentence. To do this, we need to look for the sentence that contains the main idea. Here is the first paragraph.
Rain poured down. Dripping roofs and gutters overflowed onto the street, where women coming home from work jumped like schoolchildren to keep their shoes dry. People looked down, heads bent and concentrating on getting to the next place there was a bit of shelter from the cold and dirty rain.
So what do you think the main idea of this paragraph is? It seems to me that the writer wants to tell the reader that it is raining. Pretty obvious, isn't it? So the topic sentence is, rain poured down. In the rest of this paragraph, the writer develops this main idea by describing the scene of the rainy evening. As we've just seen in the example, very often the topic sentence will be the first sentence of a paragraph. Let's look at another paragraph taken from the Marabi dance by Modikwe Dikobwe.
The Molefe yard, where Martha lived, was also home to more than 20 other people. It served a row of 5 rooms, each about 14 feet by 12 feet in size. When it rained, the yard was as muddy as a cattle kraal, and the smell of beer, thrown out by the police on their raids, combining with the stench of the lavatories, was nauseating.
See if you can identify the topic sentence of the paragraph we have just seen. Then work out what the topic sentence is doing and what function the other sentences in the paragraph are fulfilling. Here it is again.
The Molefe yard, where Martha lived, was also home to more than 20 other people. It served a row of 5 rooms, each about 14 feet by 12 feet in size. When it rained, the yard was as muddy as a cattle kraal, and the smell of beer, thrown out by the police on their raids, combining with the stench of the lavatories, was nauseating.
The focus of this paragraph is the Molefe yard, where Martha lived. So, the topic sentence is the first one which introduces the idea of the place where Martha lives. The rest of the paragraph describes the rooms, their size and number, and what the yard was like when it rained. In these 2 examples, the topic sentence comes right in the beginning, announcing what the paragraph is about. The rest of the paragraph supports and develops the main idea in the topic sentence. But not all paragraphs have to have the topic sentence in exactly the same place. Where is the topic sentence in this next paragraph?
The shebeen was full of raucous people, having a great old time. But Sarthar notices that his friend Mutu didn't look too happy. The old man had come into the shebeen a few minutes before and simply plopped down into a chair. He had taken his first drink in one gulp and was now staring at his glass like a zombie.
Here, the main idea is that Mutu is looking unhappy, so we can see that the topic sentence is, but Sarthar notices that his friend Mutu didn't look too happy. So sometimes the topic sentence is in the middle, with some preparation before it and further explanation afterwards. There is a third type of paragraph which is quite unusual. In this type of paragraph, the topic sentence is kept until the very end. In these cases, the writer will make a number of points and keep the reader waiting to find out what they all lead up to. In the last sentence, the writer will state the point he has been leading up to. These paragraphs are great for when the writer is creating a narrative and wants to build up suspense or tension. Then paragraphs like this can come in handy. Let's look at the example.
Pedestrians hustle along the streets, stepping into the road from time to time. Hawkers spill their wares over the pavements and call out to passers-by. Taxis weave in and out of the traffic, hooting and cursing. The drivers lean out to bang on the side of the vehicle or exchange a passing comment with another driver. Johannesburg is an amazing city.
Here we can see that the main idea is that Johannesburg is an amazing city. But the writer keeps us waiting before he makes his point. Let's have another look at where that sentence is.
Taxis weave in and out of the traffic, hooting and cursing. The drivers lean out to bang on the side of the vehicle or exchange a passing comment with another driver. Penthouses sit atop previously dilapidated buildings and homeless children struggle to survive. Johannesburg is an amazing city.
Right at the very end, let's think back to our builder working on the foundations of his house. Each main idea should be turned into the topic sentence for a paragraph. The rest of the paragraph is made up of the developing or supporting ideas. You should have one main idea per paragraph. Now it is your turn to work on writing a paragraph based on a topic sentence. Here is today's task. Take the main idea, the place where I live, and turn it into a good topic sentence. Then develop the main idea with 3 supporting ideas that are expressed in the rest of the paragraph. Finally, write the paragraph once with the topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph, once with the topic sentence in the middle of the paragraph, and once with the topic sentence at the end of the paragraph. That is it for today's lesson. I hope you have fun writing your paragraphs.